Hi friends. I just making this video randomly. Just kind of the mood struck me. I don't usually do something like this, but I figured, I don't know, maybe there's somebody out there that needs to hear this or is going through something. So I'm gonna just speak candidly. Over the past few months, I've made a lot of life changes, and it's really overdue. For those of you that know me well, they'll know that 2 years ago I had a lot of stuff happen in my life, and it felt like rock bottom for me. I lost a lot of things at the same time, and I had to kind of push the reset button on my life. And when that happens, sometimes you don't know where to go from here. And speaking from experience, it's very natural to your reaction is to look elsewhere at why is this happening? Why? Who can I point the finger at? If this didn't happen, if this person didn't do this. And you can play these endless cycles in your mind of why things happen the way they happen. But at the end of the day, as I'm learning, if you want to change something in your life, the only person that's going to do it is you. And pointing the finger elsewhere, feeling sorry for yourself, having resentment for anybody, no matter what they did to you, these things do not move you in a trajectory to make change in your life. And that's just the bottom line. You want to make change, you start with you. And that means taking a good, long, hard look in the mirror and realizing that you're not a perfect human being, and that you probably did a lot of things and made a lot of decisions along the way that got you to where you were. No matter what happened to you or how you were treated by other people, there were decisions you made that put you in the position you were in. And so, to avoid an endless cycle of life repeating itself, the only thing you can do is change things about yourself, become a better version of yourself, and take steps to improve who you are. And I promise you, you're going to start seeing results in your life that will very rapidly make you forget the pain involved in what you went through. And I understand people face a lot of different types of trauma, so I'm not comparing my situation to all trauma. There's probably some trauma that is just never going to heal without therapy or things like that. But for the most part, we tend to put ourselves in situations, whether we like to admit it or not, that aren't healthy for us sometimes, or we make poor decisions, and then sure, other people might factor in, but when they do and things go wrong, the worst thing you can do is be like, well, this person did this to me, or because you're not changing anything, you're not fixing your life, and nobody's going to fix your life for you but you. So just from my personal experience, some things that really helped me, first of all, number one, I was drinking way too much. And when you're caught in a cycle of alcohol abuse, drinking on a daily basis, over drinking on a daily basis, you lose complete sight of what it's doing to you, and you don't, you just become so accustomed to how you feel every day that you don't realize that you're just feeling really bad. And I know that it's not an easy thing to do, but I would strongly suggest that anybody that's trying to recover from any kind of difficult experience, that you at least try cutting out alcohol for a month, because alcohol is not helping your problem. And in fact, it's making it worse. It's making you stuck. You're not able to move forward. And it has a twofold effect, cutting out alcohol out of your life. Number one, you feel great, you feel better, you have more energy, you think clearer. Uh, yeah, and it's actually it's kind of insane. Um, but number two, when you cut alcohol out of your life, it makes you, in order to do it successfully, you've got to fill that void with something, and so it makes you kind of expand your horizons a bit. Like for me, what I started doing was I started working out every day, which is also, it made me feel really good. So dropping alcohol, working out, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that for you. I mean, you can take up a hobby, you can take up, I don't know, get into something that interests you, uh, and you need to do it. You're not going to make it through a month of not drinking if you've been drinking on a regular basis. Um, but yeah, take something up to replace the drinking. It'll help you through the process of not drinking anymore, and and you'll be doing something you love. And once you start doing that, it becomes very easy to transition out of your old routine, your old habits, and get into new routines and new habits. Um, so that's step one. Change your daily routine. You almost, you know, you almost, your routine becomes a part of who you are, and when you're stuck in a routine, you don't change things about your life. So, um, yeah, make that change. It's the best decision I ever made. Number two, start to get to know yourself, like really get to know yourself, and that might involve talking to a counselor. That might involve journaling. I really, really highly recommend journaling. That's been massive for just a mind dump, getting things that are going on in your head on a piece of paper, writing it down, just getting your thoughts out. Understanding what you're going through, how you're feeling, because when it's trapped in here, you're not. There's just power putting it to paper. So that's the number two thing that I recommend anybody that feels stuck or feels like they're in a rut or they've gone through something. Um, and yeah, uh, don't dwell on the past. I have not thought about my past circumstances, besides thinking about making this video, really, in months. If anything, I think about the future, but not the anxious future, the future that I want to create for myself, and then just live in the present. Do things for yourself right now. It's very hard to disconnect from the past. I understand that. I understand the thoughts. They're intrusive. They come into your head. They're hard to block. But that's when you got to shift. You got to change your state, I guess. Get up, do something. Whatever hobby you picked up when you're not drinking, start doing it. And that's the other side effect of not drinking, I think you'll find, is the intrusive thoughts become a lot less. They do. So, yeah. Man, make changes in your life, but do them for you. Don't do them for anyone else. You deserve to feel good about yourself. You deserve to feel like you're worth something. And it doesn't matter. Let go. If people have hurt you, let go of it. It doesn't help you. It doesn't make you heal. Clinging to those things. So, yeah. I mean, this is a for what it's worth video, and I hope somebody hears this and is like, yeah, you know what? I probably do dwell on the past a bit too much, or I am blaming other people for my problems. Take the bull by the horns, man. Make the change yourself. Start feeling good about yourself. You're worth it, and you have people that love you, and those are the things you should be focusing on. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Love you.